Gamers! Pew, 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 pew. Hi, I'm Funke Joseph, a featured contributor at Byte, and I'm skateboarding with my two pals, Elise Favis.
Hey!
And Steven Strom.
Hello, here I am.
Hi, today we're playing OlliOlli World, which I am loving so much. Like, it was kind of a random drop, and I had other reviews to do, but I got a code for this game, and I've just been playing it nonstop. You can see the screen here. This is like the main menu, but I'm almost done. The game.
Yeah, you're really far in now that I notice. You're further than me.
Yeah, I've gone through Sunshine Valley, Cloverbrook, Burnt Rock, Sketchside. I'm almost at Las Vulgus.
Nice.
Is Sketchside school falling down?
Oh, is it like Wayside?
Maybe, yes.
Yes.
That's how connected to the youth that I am, making references to 35-year-old children's books.
No, I think a lot of people know that. Everyone's been to Wayside.
My elementary school was West Side.
Whoa.
What is this game, Funke?
Well, this game is a skateboarding game. It's the sequel to OlliOlli 2. It may not look like it, but it is.
I remember
it's so different.
Yeah. I remember OlliOlli and OlliOlli 2 being 2D pixel art games.
Yeah. Absolutely. And they had a very generic, like, white skater with a hat. So I was genuinely shocked when, like, all of this color and flow and such a specific art direction was in this game.
Yeah. I didn't expect the Bravest Warriors to be here.
There was also, like, very deep customization from the start. Like, you can just customize your character with so much detail, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah. Like, this is my tricked out character. We got the... Oh my gosh. It's so hard to play and talk.
This is so fast. What?
It's so fast, and there's, like, so much to do at once. It starts off pretty simple, and
Did you just die?
I did.
And then the more moves you learn, it gets more complicated. It's really fun, though.
So you've been playing this as well, Elise?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I love it. I played the other OlliOlli games, too, but... what I really like about this is the aesthetic, honestly. Like, it's so cheery and colorful and honestly very, like, quirky. Reminds me a lot of Adventure Time in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Just a world that I want to spend time in.
That's so true. Like, you and Steven have both mentioned, like, Bravest Warriors, Adventure Time. It does have that Pendleton Ward-y art style.
Definitely.
Like, flowy, lanky characters, over the top. And, yeah, I'm digging it so much. It has all the same mechanics as OlliOlli 2. I think it's added a few more tricks.
Yeah.
But I don't think there was too much to change mechanically with that game.
Well,
So,
it looked like
were you able to switch paths in the previous game? I thought that was new.
I don't think so. Yeah, the gnarly route is new for this.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite things about OlliOlli World is just like, so it can look linear from the start, but then as the more you play through a level, you'll find out that there are like diverging paths. You can press a button and go a different way, and it's awesome because like you can replay the level and not only have optional objectives depending on where you go, but it's also just like really fun to explore and see where it takes you.
Yeah, there's some objectives as well that you can't get all in the same run, so it does encourage like going back and taking the gnarly path or doing a trick on the quarter pipes that you weren't able to do because you were like in another zone. I was actually messaging Elise earlier last week, I think, just being like, I'm trying to perfect every single level, but it's not. This isn't the way to play it, especially like early. I should. Just, like,
I was like,
it.
I am not doing that. I'm like, that's gonna take too much time.
Yeah, but it's so fun. Like,
it's so addictive, and like, it's an interesting game because like it can almost be as simplistic as you want it to be, because you can ignore those optionals completely. and just play through it, you know, as of like, oh, I'll just try to get to the end of the run and then keep going to the next thing. So that's something I really like about it. And so what's been interesting for me is like, I've been playing this while I've been pretty sick with chronic illness stuff, and I've actually found it's really good for like pain management, surprisingly.
Really?
And I think it's because, well, I felt this a lot with platformers in general, where it's that idea of like, it's okay to fail because the more you fail, the more you learn. And
Absolutely.
I'm going to fail a lot when I'm sick because I'm not able to like concentrate very well, but it also forces you to concentrate, which is good because then it takes you off of that, you know, distracts you from that pain too. So this is like such a good game to play when you're sick.
It's tight. Like at the beginning, the first area, I was like, dang, they made this game so easy. And then I got to the second area and I was like,
Yeah,
please
that's what I
help
thought
me.
too.
Please help me. Yeah, it really builds on itself. And as Elise said, like it can be so simple. Like you can just take the easy path. You don't have to take the gnarly route. You don't have to do any of the challenges. You don't even have to complete it without like not using any checkpoints, which I don't know why I try to do each time.
Oh my gosh,
but,
yeah.
Like it's
like
it's
trials.
optional. And they have this system where it's really involved with other players. Like there's a rival system. I'm not completely sure how it works, but I think it's a score comparison between a random player online, which you see a lot of because even on the loading screen, as you just saw, like we saw Abby Russell and Nat, I think from PC Gamer, just like skateboarded on the loading screen. It's pretty fun stuff.
Well, so like the question I had about that is because OlliOlli 2 had this, but that open world stuff or overworld stuff really is new, right?
Yes. I'm pretty sure it was all just in a menu.
Okay.
I played so much of OlliOlli 2 on my Vita that it's just so wild seeing this game on a bigger screen, first of all, and just look so different, like look so much bigger. Another huge addition was the plot. There was no plot to OlliOlli. It was like an arcade game, pretty much.
That's my recollection, yeah.
Yeah, just like doing tricks, it had really tight mechanics, and that's what people really praised it for. But this has a story, as you notice, like when I'm going into levels, there's a bunch of characters, and they all have personalities, and they follow with you on your journey across this skateboarding land as you try to get to Narvana.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
They're trying to find their new skate gods. They're trying to see if you're able to do that, which I feel like is almost comparable to like the Avatar from like Avatar The Last Airbender. It's like you need balance and you need skill or whatever, and they're looking for this new skate god that can do that.
Yeah.
Sort of reign over the world.
The nations of the street and the vert skaters used to live in harmony.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Goofy style. It all changed when they attacked. There's so many.
The TikTok nation. Oh no.
Oh my god.
The ragdoll
I also
effects
love the
are great.
ragdoll. Yes. It's so much fun. Like every time I die, I'm just like, okay, that was goofy and funny. Like I can't be mad at it.
Yeah, and it's always like it's never something that you couldn't change and couldn't avoid. It's something you can learn from. Like
that's exactly it.
Except not there.
Except not there.
I need more momentum because I'm trying to get to the gnarly route up top.
But it's also... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, is that like... So the reason I brought up the overworld stuff earlier was... So it sounds like you don't have to do any of that. To proceed from one level to the next, you just have to make it to the end. You don't have to do any side stuff. Okay. So the gnarly route is just like completely optional.
However, if you don't do any of the gnarly routes, you're going to miss out on a lot because there are also side quests that open up depending on which character, like side characters you meet. And sometimes they are only available depending on like an alternate route you take.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other stages too. Like if by talking to those people, you can unlock bonus stages to skate through as well.
Yeah.
What do the alternate characters give you? Just cosmetics or?
Some give cosmetics, yeah. Some open up different areas as well, and some are just story. Like they help build out their narrative here.
Huh.
Yeah, it's really fun. I said it in Slack, but like this is the game I'm having the most fun with. I know the year's young, but this month I've played a few games. This one is the best one I've played so far. It's just so incredibly fast and tight, and yeah, all of the challenges it can do, and how many secrets in this world. This is a video game, folks.
Well, speaking
Also,
of that, go ahead, Elise.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, like, the movement feels really good. Like, tight is such a good word for it. Where everything just feels very natural. Especially, like, I'm playing on Switch, so to do a trick, like, you flick, you know, the joystick kind of in one direction or a few different directions, and it does different tricks and things like that. And jumping, like, you flick down really fast and things like that. So it feels very good to play.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to ask about was, what are you actually doing here? Like, we can see, like, me as somebody who has not played this game at all, I can see you moving and jumping between these things, but, like, what are the controls? Is this, like, timing focused? Is this, like, are you flicking sticks? Like, is this Tony Hawk style? Okay.
Yes, and yes. Also, this is one of the skate gods we were mentioning before.
I see.
Cool little guy.
I love his high pants.
Yeah. So the controls are, all you press X to push forward on your board. Classic skater things. Let's go to this stage so I can talk through it. And yeah, you use the left stick to do tricks. You can do like a baseline ollie, or move the stick like in any degree, even do like a 360 to do different kind of tricks. Ow. Yeah, and you can also hold right trigger or left trigger to turn around in the sky. And that gives you bonus tricks as well.
Yo!
Whoa! Oh my god,
that
this
moving
level.
platform.
That was wild. I have not played this yet, so holy shit.
This is the industrial level when it's really like, this is the first level I haven't completed without a checkpoint. Like without using, or sorry, this is the first level that I've used a checkpoint to complete.
Right.
Because it was that difficult. And it is fast. Like when you load up the game, it says make sure your browser is in game mode because this game is ridiculously fast.
Your browser?
Your monitor.
You're on PC or okay?
Yeah, is on game mode because otherwise you won't be able to see what's going on. It'll just be blurry.
Oh.
And yeah, I'm playing on PC with a PS5 controller. Mm-hmm. A controller is required, which I think is a good choice because their controls are very well done. And trying to mimic that on keyboard, I don't think would flow properly.
I don't even know how they would because so much of it is flicking those sticks around.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they do, right? Like you can play with a keyboard, but I'm just trying to imagine what that even looks like.
Well, you're not actually allowed to play
maybe
with
the mouse. Oh, you're not. Oh,
no,
sorry.
No.
Sorry, I misunderstood. Okay. That makes sense.
Whoa. Yeah, but I'm digging it. It's it has some really good songs as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just
yeah, you were playing some royalty-free music for us at the beginning of this, I think. But the music that was playing like at the main menu seemed really nice. Seems just very chill.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've played a few skateboard games in the past year. They've all been like, okay, nice. But this one's really captured me, and I just want to skateboard. Like, I want to go and get a skateboard when there's no snow out. Just go for it. Like,
Funke, have you ever skateboarded?
Yeah, I did in middle school.
Me too.
In middle school.
I did. As a kid, I was really bad at it, and then I thought I was really good at it, and I was that person who was like, I'll teach all my friends how to skateboard, even though I was terrible at it.
No, that's sick. That's like, I think that's the best part of skateboarding, just learning with a group of people.
It was so much fun.
The best I could do was kickflip in real life.
Nice.
But no, I haven't done it in so long. I gotta relearn. Speaking of learning, this game is the perfect substitute for that because I don't have to be outside, and I can be like a skateboarding god.
Yep.
Yeah. And we're learning a new skill here: stair rides.
So I was going to ask, like, are there unlocks that are gameplay related in this? It seems like it was mostly stages and cosmetics, but like, are you actually gaining new abilities and tricks?
Yes. Yes.
You are, but they're actually all unlocked from the start. I was playing level 1 and I realized, like, I remember the things from OlliOlli 2 and they still carry over. So if you know the mechanics already, like, you can use them whenever, but it does have certain areas where it teaches you this, like how to ride on the stairs, which you could have done in the first stage.
Oh, really? You would have been able to do that before they taught you? I didn't realize.
Yeah, because I was like, why can't I manual in this game? I missed using that to, like, thread together my combos in OlliOlli 2. And then I just tried the command and I was like, oh, you could do it. You can fully just do it before they teach you, which is cool. Okay, I have to remember how to do this.
Did you have a favorite area so far?
So far, I really like there's an area full of bees and, like, a forest.
I love that area.
Yeah. I think that's
where you learn the wall rides.
Absolutely, yeah. That's where you learn the wall rides, and wall rides are just so sick. Like, the way it carries your momentum off of, like, a grind to a wall ride into another grind. It understands the flow of a skateboard so incredibly well.
Yeah. There's just, even again, as somebody who's not playing this game but is watching you play it, there's something so cleansing about the sound of the skateboard wheels on concrete and, like, going downstairs, like,
yes, you hear that?
I love that
click.
Sound.
Yeah, you also press X every time you land a trick to, like, land it perfectly and keep your momentum going. And that noise is just chef's kiss.
Satisfying. Oh, yeah.
This game makes me want an attract mode where the game just plays itself for me and I can just put it on a monitor as I'm going to bed and fall asleep to these sounds.
I love that.
That would be perfect.
You can watch your replay every time you're done a level.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I've never played this level. I don't know what's going on. But there's an area.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh,
you know
what a wipeout!
I should have used the stair trick. I learned that just now. In Nirvana, I think that's like an endless level.
Ooh,
where you can, like, do seasonal challenges. I haven't really checked it out, but it seems to be like a thing to keep players interested in the game after they beat the main plot.
Yeah.
And go through all the main levels.
So you're obviously playing on PC. Elise, you said you were on Switch.
Yep.
Is the game run okay? Have you been...
I haven't experienced any issues on Switch. It's been really smooth. The controls are great. Yeah. No complaints there.
God, this would be the perfect Switch game.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great. I like to just play from bed.
I mean,
it's the best.
It would feel like a betrayal for this game to not be on Switch, considering OlliOlli 1 and 2 were, like, the Vita standouts, and the Switch is basically like, what if the Vita was more good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I really hope this game does well. I hope it gets on people's radars, despite February being just, like, stacked with so many releases, you know? Like, I'm worried that people are just gonna miss it.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, because it's a really good game.
It is. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't have many games where I can just pick it up whenever and just go for a level, like, try to ace a level. And I love that feeling in games in general.
This game is, like, for me, for a long time, that game series was Trials. And the Trials games kind of, they started running out of ideas or something like that. Or it was weird that, like, Ubisoft bought Red Lynx and wanted them to keep putting out, like, one Trials game every 2 years. And I feel like everything post, like, Trials Fusion just kind of, like, started falling off. But something else that is just that very, very snappy, chill, immediate trial-based thing like this that is not competitive in any way. It's just about improving your skills. And it's not, like, masochistic the way that, like, a Super Meat Boy is. I think that's really, really valuable. I think that's good to have.
Yeah, I was also thinking of Super Meat Boy, like, because that's another one of the games I used to just pick up and play, like, throw myself at a level over and over until I could get it perfect and get all the secrets and challenges. But this doesn't enforce that. Like, that's totally optional.
No.
And I don't know, if you're someone like me who loves that stuff, has like a love-hate relationship with that, you'll be satisfied because it just keeps delivering.
Yeah.
Truly.
You said you're almost done with the game. Like, do you have any sense of like how many levels? How long did it take you to kind of get through everything? Like, at least, obviously, it sounds like you can go back and do side stuff. But for the first time through, did you get any sense of like how much stuff there is?
Yeah, I think you could. I think you could beat this game in less than 10 hours for sure. I'm at 6 hours right now, and I'm almost at the last stage here. Yeah, like. I think this is the last area. I don't know. There's enough here for, I'd say, 15 to 20 hours, though. If you really want to explore, customize, unlock new fits and stuff. Like, look at this fit check. They got some good colors in here.
Huh? I love these characters.
Good, so good.
Yeah.
The like sort of funky Cyclops with a pipe lady. I just keep looking at her because I fucking love her whole look.
She's a skate wizard.
A skate wizard?
Yeah, she speaks to the skate gods that we mentioned earlier. And we're her apprentice, so we can communicate with them.
I love it.
That's awesome.
By the end.
This game just like seems to have such a chill relationship with the idea of self-improvement as a thing. Like, I like that a lot.
You can also see, like, here's the customization screen. You can do whatever you want. The bald with the little spikes. Sheesh. Little afro with braids. Yeah, it's really tight. And I found it so fun seeing other people's outfits as well on the loading screens.
There's so many.
And just being like, oh, this guy's an alien suit? How do you get that? Or this guy's a sick jumpsuit. Or she has like these giant boots that are on fire. Just
That's wild.
Awesome stuff all around.
There's so much available, like, right from the start, honestly, that the more I was unlocking new cosmetics, I was just like, well, I already like how my character looks, so I'm good.
Right? I was mismatched at the start because I was just like, I want to get into this and see what it has to offer the whole game.
Sure.
But after playing, like, through a world, I was like, no, I got to look sick while I'm doing this. I gotta look fresh while I'm doing this. And it's so possible with all the different styles they have here.
I love that.
I thought it would all be like kind of cutesy because of the art style, but the fashion like goes places. Like, they got a goblin jacket here. Like a leather jacket, and I don't know, they get really zany with it.
Goblin's famous for their streetwear, so that makes sense.
They are.
There's been a resurgence or a surgence, I don't know, of like goblin appreciation on the internet that I don't understand, but I am here for. I like it. I think people have having a lot of fun with their... I'm pro-goblin.
Tell me there's not a goblin in the room with a gun to your head. You're pro-goblin.
You've said it on air. It's
cute.
Official now.
Goblins are cool. Yeah. Well, this game comes out in like a week, actually. A week today.
Yeah.
Very
Do you know how much it is?
February 8th.
February
I'm not
8th?
sure the price point, actually.
I do not know.
I know OlliOlli 1 and 2 were like $10. They were pretty cheap.
Okay.
But because this is such a fuller game, it's much more full, I would assume it's more.
Yeah, I can see that, but also it seems like there's quite a lot on display in here, so that would make a lot of sense. Well, cool.
Yeah. Regardless, like I think this is a really, really fun game. If you're looking for something to just, I don't know, grind in, succumb to the vibes of this game. It's awesome.
Seriously, especially as we've been through like 2 years of a pandemic and we're stuck in our homes all the time. It's so nice to go into this colorful skateboarding world.
Right. Yes. We didn't talk about it too much, but the backgrounds too, like, in each area, it's just some random stuff happening. And there's crowds as well. And it'll be like, do a sick trick for the crowd. And it'll be a specific trick you have to do. And they'll like do an excited cheer if you pull it off, or they'll be like, boo if you don't.
Right.
Which is quite fun.
Well, and like Elise, you were even saying this a second ago, there's so much coming out in February of this year, but this is so different than basically anything else. Like, much of what's coming out is open world murder games.
I do hope that it stands out for that reason, but we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Open world murder games is true. Like, that is the genre of the year. But yeah, hopefully this cuts through it. And yeah, if you're watching this, give it a try. I think it's really fun, and will probably be slept on just because of all the hitters that are coming out that are huge and people have been waiting for.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, thanks, Funke. Thanks, Elise.
Yeah. Thank you for watching me skateboard.
Anytime. Like I said, you just want to, I don't know what time zone you're in, Funke, but if you want to just play this on a Discord stream for me as I go to bed tonight, so I can just kind of like drift away on the deck.
Don't joke, I literally will. I love this. I like cool down with this game already before I go to sleep. I'm like, let me do a couple levels.
All right. Well, I'll send you some DMs after this.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching as well. Let us know if you enjoyed watching in the comments. If you liked the vid, smash that freaking like button. Tell a friend and check out the site fanbyte.com.